Don't you know that there's herbal juices out there, dudes, that kill all bacteria? Give me a break. So anyway, I mean, there's some nasty man gossip out there. Lies, too, of course, rumors. Like, you kind of get the gist of what I said already. The third one, gullible men. Oh, my God. These ones irritate me. But I'm a nerd. You know, I'm a trend. So I'm like, you know, I don't believe in believing everything that everybody says. And I don't believe in presuming, because it makes an ass out of me. Have you ever heard that thing? That, oh, if you presume, you know, about what's going on, you make an ass out of you and me. Have you ever heard of that? I have. My mom used to say it. My mama. She used to say it all the time back in the 1970s. Okay, Mom, I got the drift. By the 1980s, she stopped saying it. I'm like, okay, I think I understand. But anyway, gullible men are men like that. They believe presumptions that other people are telling them. Oh, she's got a dirty vagina. Oh, my God. I don't want my axon in that. And he's not joking. He's serious. It's like, dude, really? Oh, my God. You know, and there's some of them that are, like, really good-looking men, too. And the women are like, yeah, man, that's a good-looking man. But as soon as he starts being gullible, excuse me, I'm sorry, I got to put the tag back in here. As soon as he starts being gullible, some of us women are out here going, oh, my God, he's not so good-looking anymore now, is he? Mm-hmm. So, what is that? Entrapment tactics of codependence begin. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. I'm a nerd, okay, so I'm a dren. Okay, so codependent personalities really irk me. Because when I come home, I've got work to do. Seriously, I've got work to do. There's going to be some excellent times between me and him, too, during each day. But I've got work to do. And if I've got work to do, that means he's got work to do. So if I come home and he's like, about whatever, I'm sitting here going, oh my God, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. Seriously. So I let all the codependent males like that are like that, don't ask me. Don't. Because you and I will not get along. You see, I'm a person of action. Therefore, since I'm a person of action, that's my personality, I have to be with a man who is a person of action. It doesn't have to be the same personality, but has to be a person of action. If he's going to wallow, I'm not saying a man can't be sad. Hey, I've been sad too. I've been sad lots. But to sit and wallow in sorrow and utilize tactics to try to, let me explain this real quick, utilize tactics, and I'm not a psychologist, so I don't have the exact verbiage that I need to explain this process, but some men and some women, but a lot of men recently have been the type to say, I feel bad about myself, so I've got to make myself feel good about myself, like I'm superior, so I need to make her look like she's not. So I'm going to say all these bad things to her, and then I'm going to use a twist, like a curveball, and then I'm going to try to twist her mind, and I'm going to try to make her become dependent upon me so I can feel like I'm the king. That's a codependent personality. You may not think so. If you don't study psychology, that may seem backward to you. Trust me. That's a codependent personality. That's somebody who does not feel confident within themselves, lacks self-esteem massively, and it's a control tactic that actually batters the woman emotionally, which is abuse, which is against the law. And then it turns into this big old huge hate between themselves and the relationship. No, thank you. Well, I'm not stopping right there. No, thank you. I'm going to stop right there. No, thank you. No. Because what's next is battery, physical battery, and death, murder. No, thanks. No. Or suicide. Go drink, get drunk, go out there, drive a vehicle. Bam! Gets in a big wreck, kills everybody else, kills himself too. I've got work to do. And so does my mate. And it's good work. It's not ugly work. It's good work. So. Anyway, so men entrapping women, you know, yes, we're getting to sex. Just hold on. Women don't have to know me. Check this one out. I'm sitting here doing all these things, learning all these things, not because I want to, but because I had to. And I'm sitting here going, are you serious? Okay, so, women don't have to know me. Women in relationships. Let me see what else I have here. Jealousy and emotion games, first one. Okay, so women in relationships. All right. I own a name of an order. I did that on purpose because there was a time where there was some bad stuff really going on with men and women, and so I was creating an order because I am orderly. Not a club, not a fun time, happy time, let's be a club, ha ha ha, da da da, la da 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 da, none of that stuff. No, 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 no. Pom pom poms, titty titty titty, sex sex sex, none of that stuff. None of that stuff. It was order, and it still is order. So for women who could not find a mate, who were of proper mind, or who were of mature mind, and needed support from other women at the time until said time where a male of properness would arrive for that particular individual, myself or whatever. Well, anyway, so women in relationships, that's what happened recently, but the order never came into fruition as far as people are concerned, because women have been trying to do their own things on their own, and I've seen that, and that's okay. If that's what they want to do, then that's up to them. It takes a special woman to be in an order. Usually orderly women, women that are raised orderly, like either a police department, a female that's only one female and all the rest are brothers, like me, or somebody who's raised in the military, with military family. Those are orderlies, orderly females. So anyway, that's order. But what I've experienced is jealousy and emotion games. Okay, so then I meet a female, and I've already explained some of it to you already. The one female with the male, she had the long letters, and she tried to parade me around him. What are you doing? What are you doing? In this vehicle, he's sitting here asking me for something, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, you trying to make her jealous? I didn't say that to him, but that's what I was thinking to myself. And then she's sitting there staring at me. I'm like, oh, what are you trying to do? You invited me. What are you trying to do? Make me jealous? Are you trying to make him jealous? Are you trying to be jealous? It's weird. To me, it's weird. I'm not used to that. You know, back in 1970s and 1980s, when we were around other people that were in relationships, we respected their relationship even if they weren't married yet. You and him are together. Hi, how are you? How's everything going? You and him are together. That's it. There's a slight barrier there. It's not, oh, is she here to play a game with us? It's not that. And that's what I've experienced. I'm like, what the heck is that? That doesn't make sense to me. It's weird. First wife and control games. Well, I was his first wife, so, you know, I know everything about him. So if you have any questions, you just come talk to me. Are you serious? No way. Woman, that's why you're not with him anymore. Because you don't know him. You know, hello. It doesn't make sense. I couldn't believe it. Renaissance games and relationships. Ouch. Some people like to play the Renaissance games. I don't. I really don't. I don't like people putting me up on their screen saying, I'm going to make you a character for a little while because I want to see how many men. I'm going to parade you with some men. I'm going to say that you're a princess or a queen that needs a mate, and we're going to see who comes around, and we're going to throw them into your path for real in real life so that we can see if you guys get along. We're going to write about it. Excuse me? I didn't give you permission to do any of that. No thanks. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, some are going to joust for you. Excuse me? Does that include death? Well, moving right along. Strangers and friends. I'm not quite sure I have that on the list, but I'm going to give you something that I have on strangers and friends. Wow. Strangers. Okay. Strangers. For me, strangers can meet anywhere. Strangers basically can meet in a public place, could meet at a special party, gathering, a special invitation, a lecture, church, you know, all kinds of celebration, a marriage, whatever, Easter holidays, you know, invite to a dinner. I mean, you can meet them anywhere. You can even meet them by calling them on the phone, writing them a letter. Somebody gets married in the family, you write them a letter. You can meet them that way. Strangers. See, that's kind of a properness, but the way you go about it also is important for properness, in my personal opinion. If you just go about being a stranger like, how come she doesn't talk to us on the bus? I'm a man, and she's supposed to come over and talk to me first. I don't like her. I'm going to go tell everybody that she wouldn't talk to me. She's just a blah, 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 blah. And I've been called all kinds of crap. And I'm like, are you serious? Really? You think you're going to get on the local transportation here in Las Vegas, Nevada? This is just from my experience. and you're a man, and you think that women are supposed to come talk to you? Who told you that Las Vegas was nothing but just a bunch of lusty women? Give me a break. I can't believe it. I'm like, wow, man. And then friends. Yes, I've had friends. I've had a lot of male friends, and I've had some female friends. A lot of male friends because of the fact that I have 4 brothers. Very few female friends because I only get along usually with females that are orderlies because I was raised orderly. And so the other females that play the little games, game-playing females, catty, they call them catty females, I don't understand them because I'm a nerd, I'm a dren. At least I tell you what I am, you know? Okay, so freedom in the USA, we have to put that in there because if we don't, well, then, you know, so that's what makes the world go round. We have a lot of different people, and, you know, I'm part of that too. So, you already know about freedom in the USA. That's my first video, episode 1 for this year, or the end of this year, for this series. Okay, now, sex. Okay, so sex. You know, sex is huge. I'm not going to go into all of it because, you know, I don't have time. It's like sex is like a year's worth. You could go into like one segment each week of the year for the whole entire year and still not cover everything about sex. So I'm not going to do that. That's not what this is about. This is just little quips, a little bit of information regarding what I've been through, and some information for others who may want to know, just so that they don't go into things blindly. So we can make things a little smoother, you know, so it's not so haphazard. I guess I'm going to use the word haphazard because it's been a hazard a few times. Okay, so all I have for sex at this time is sex, contracts, and marriages. So yeah, I recently was seeing somebody, and I'm, you know, nothing bad. We didn't break up or anything like that either because we weren't even together yet or any of that. We were just seeing one another to see if there could be anything, and it sparked up to be a contract maybe, and that's a good thing for me because I'm a nerd, and I believe that I don't like being amongst people who attack us for touching each other or hugging each other or kissing each other in public because we're not married. Oh my God, there they are, they're kissing, they're not even married yet. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. They must be having sex too. Give me a break, I'm an adult. So anyway, so I'm like, you know what, I'm a Christian too. So guess what? I'll go with a contract, and I'll go with a marriage too. Yes, I will. What do you mean contract? 1984. 1984, I was underage. I couldn't vote to tell them no. Although I had to say, I'm like, hey, why don't they just get married? Because that's what it is. It kind of is what it is. Well, anyway, they made contract law, and so you have a relationship contract law since 1984. It's been in effect for 32 years. Oh, well, there it is. Well, might as well use it. Okay, so yeah, I'll enter a contract before a marriage. Yes, I will. It is legal, it's legitimate, and it does protect the individuals in a relationship, and you can define it however you want to define it. And that's awesome. It's just like a regular contract, like a business contract. That's awesome. You can sit there, and you can draw it up and say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, blah, blah, blah. And they can say, yeah, I want that too, and no, I don't want that. And you can work out a contract like that. And then, bam, there it is in writing. You both sign it, you get the special notary on it, and bam, it's ready for court. And so you guys are in a binding contract. That means you have recourse. Yes. So anyway, yeah, I'll enter a contract, a relationship contract. Oh, heck yeah. Darn right. So anyway, that was going into fruition, but something stopped it. So anyway, somebody might say, well, contracts aren't in the Bible. No, but there is a divorce decree. Yeah, well, how come we don't do that today? How come we don't enter just by having sex? Let's just have sex and be married. Yeah, right. You know how many people I've seen just have sex and not be married? Oh, give me a break. It is greater than any person that has had sex with somebody and stayed together with just sex. It is so great, it is not even funny. God won't even smile at it. He's upset, and Yeshua won't even smile at it. It's not biblical. So anyway, no. Contracts and marriage is quite right. So, let me explain something really quick about marriages, or, marriage contracts, not contracts, marriage, actual marriage certificates. So, somebody said, he was an Italian, he said, you know, we don't need to have a contract for our marriage, we just need to have sex. I said, no, we don't. I said, we need a marriage. He's like, well, you know, it never used to be that way. I'm like, yeah, but, you know, an Italian woman is the one that went in and petitioned for this to happen, and it came into fruition through the government.